See how this works. I got, okay. I have coffee. Oh, this is nice. I like this a lot better. Okay, wow. Okay. Oh, there's no way. This is so different than TikTok. I don't know why this app isn't working. Okay. All right. This is so different. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna start using this. And why is this not working? Huh. Interesting. I don't understand any of these features. What is this? Save highlights, share. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Okay. What else do I got? I got a comment section. There's no one here. Oh, there is someone here. Hello. Devonna Tinsley. Hello, Devonna. You're on mute now. Oh. Oh, you can't hear me? Wow. I'm trying to figure out YouTube's, can you hear me? I'm trying to figure out YouTube's live system. They gave me access to it, so I'm trying to figure out how it works. It's a little bit different than TikTok. My eyes look so yellow. I look like I have jaundice. Oh, this filter's awful. But I'm working on part, sheesh. Who made these filters? Like a 90-year-old woman? Ugh. Oh, I was so red. I guess this. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, what is this? Okay, whatever. So I'm playing around with these filters well. Because I'm not going to be live on TikTok for a while. So I figured I'd come over here and bother you guys. But I'm normally on the Voices app doing live videos, but the app's not working. I don't know. Let me see. Uninstall and reinstall the app. Jeez Louise. Okay. So I have to uninstall. How do you uninstall the app on your MacBook? Oh, the garbage can. No, how do you delete the app? Well, I gotta Google it. Sorry, y'all. Now y'all just gonna sit here and watch me work because I first have to figure out how YouTube works. What is this filter? Okay, whatever that was. My eyes are hurting. You're just gonna have to watch me work for a minute. Also, how are you guys today? Don't listen to me gripe. Okay, the finder button. Locate the finder button. Drag the app to the trash or select file, trash can. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, file. Yes, I can. Yes, you can what? Yes, I can. What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to do this. Okay, how do you delete an app from the app? How do you delete an app off your MacBook? I have to reinstall it. Oh, maybe go to the app store? Can I do it there? Damn, Apple. Stop being so difficult. do you do it? I think you can. You take it to the trash can. So does that delete it? No, it doesn't. How do you delete an app out of your app store? Edit. Okay, it does not. How to uninstall an app on your Mac? It says open the launchpad. What's that? Click it in the dock folder or open it from applications. I want to throw. See, I like the PC for simplicity. That's all. What is it? Applications? Okay, that's what it said. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see if I can find it. So, how are you guys today? Don't listen to me just griping. I was on TikTok earlier today, crying my eyeballs out because this man was really mean to me. So I'm not going to be on TikTok for a long time, y'all. I'm not even joking either. Y'all know how I'll be kidding. This time I'm not joking. A man was very mean to me, and I left. You know, he was mean to me, and I don't know how to handle bullies, so I just caved. You know, and so if these people want this app so freaking bad, they can have it. If they want TikTok so bad that they're gonna bully people off of it. I asked a while ago, oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing some of your chats. What did you say? You said, no, you fixed it. You said, hear you. You asked a while back. I asked what a while back? He was just a mean asshole. Move the trash, got you. Okay, I uninstalled it. I did it by myself, y'alls. Okay, so now let's reinstall this app. So I'm talking to the app developers, and they're trying to help me figure out why it's not working. So they said install it and uninstall it. Okay, let's see if it works. So dang, I'd be over there, not here. No shade to people who watch me over here. I'm new over here, so no shade to y'all, but I wanted to just see why it's not working. But yeah, so I went live on TikTok today. I guess I can talk to you 4 people in here. I so it's nice. It's nice and quiet. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Like TikTok is so busy that sometimes it's nice when it's quiet. So I was on TikTok earlier today, this morning, and I went live because if you guys weren't there, let me explain the story to you. I'm not gonna cry this time. So this content creator came into my live yesterday, and he was spamming my comment section. Sorry, I'm trying to reach for a tissue. He was spamming my comment section, and he was just saying really nasty, derogatory things, but he had said something that I screenshot and caught. He said something about calling me a failed abortion. And so, hi, William. And so, I don't know, something about that just stuck with me, and it just really hurt my feelings. As somebody who had to have an abortion that I didn't want to have because I wanted to keep my baby last year. Me and my partner wanted to, and we just couldn't because it didn't develop. And so hearing that from someone, even though he had obviously the guy who made the comment had no idea about last year, right? I wasn't even on TikTok. Well, I was on TikTok last year, but my account wasn't as big. And so hey Terry, he had said that disgusting comment, but it kind of stuck with me. And so I went live on TikTok today, and I basically said I'm not gonna be on TikTok. I'm gonna just move over to YouTube where it's nice and quiet. Stay here, okay, where it's nice and quiet and everyone seems to have some decorum about themselves, but also too, his comment was just so disgusting. The reason why it was disgusting is because when he initially came into my live video and he was accusing me of something that obviously I didn't do, or if I did do, I profusely apologized for. I just didn't know what he was talking about. And I was sitting about thinking about it, like, when you apologize to someone, right, for wronging them, even though, again, I have no idea why, I don't know how he think I wronged him or his friend. It just, I didn't get it. I'm like, why was that not good enough for him? He just kept going on and on and on, right? He just kept going, like, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. And then he made that last final statement before I muted him. I didn't block him, I just muted him. After I ended that live yesterday, I blocked him. I just didn't want him to come back. And so, you know, I had a lot of time to think about it and process it. Like, why was I'm sorry not good enough for him? And then I was like talking to my friend, and she's like, you know, sometimes people are really broken on the inside. Like, you know, like they may not catch it in the moment, but to say nasty, vitriolic things to people and kind of like it's like you get these blinders, like these earmuffs on. You just can't hear what they're saying. You're just really just ready to attack. And so she's like, maybe when he came in to defend his friend, he just had these earmuffs on, and it didn't matter what you were going to say. He was going to just be nasty anyway. That was enough for me. I don't know how some of these people on TikTok be doing it. Like, you know how like when we sit back and we watch them beef and they be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know how they do it, because that one time was enough for me. I'm a chicken, you know? And so I just went live today and explained how I thought about it all night, like his statements and his comments, and how I'm sorry wasn't good enough for him. And I basically said, I'm not going live on TikTok again because I can't have that. Well, a friend of mine reached out to me today and gave me an invitation to TikTok subscriptions, which will help keep those people like him out, so they won't be able to come into my live. And so now I'm sitting here contemplating, like, if I do return to TikTok, there's no way I can have someone like him or anyone who supports him. You know, I can't have people like that around me. I'm like ultra sensitive, you guys. Like, I'm very ultra sensitive. So stuff like that, it makes me quiver, you know? And so I'm just trying to keep our environment, the nosy bystanders, I'm trying to keep our environment where we can just be nosy. I'm not trying to be the topic of conversation, because that's not how it goes. I want to be the one who kind of spearheads all of our investigative work, all the stories we dig into, all the, you know, effed up people like, you know, Cora Jakes and the Shade Room. That's what we're supposed to be doing, not making Stephanie cry on camera. Okay. So, yeah, so that's what my goal is to kind of take a step back from TikTok, to stay away from it for a little while until I figure out what to do with my subscription service. Now that I have the option to do it, I just want to like take a step back and focus on YouTube and focusing on making content, focusing on these investigations. Because honey, I got an interview with ex-employee of the Shade Room. So at first she canceled. Yeah. The TikTok disputes have gotten really nasty. And so that's why I want to get away from it. I want to take my nosy bystanders and keep y'all protected, because y'all know that's not our game. Like, that's not how we roll. We don't go into people's lives and spam them to death. We don't leave nasty comments on people's videos. We don't do that. We don't do stuff like that. We're here to be nosy so we can find out all the information so we can tell a story. That's really what a nosy bystander is. You're nosy, but you're also a bystander, right? So you're not really there to ruffle any feathers. You're simply there to observe. So that's why I want to make sure that we do that over here. Hi, Monica, how are you? So that's why I want to make sure we do that here, right? This is a safe space, okay? At least as safe as it's gonna be till they find us, okay? I can only keep it a little bit safe, but I also use this app here. Can you turn your camera around on YouTube? Yes, you can. Oh, wow. So I also use this app here. It's called the Voices app. It's great. It's kind of like, what's it called? What's that thing called, y'all? The Clubhouse, but for video. So you see how the rooms are set up. You can have 7 people on the stage at one time, including the host. And everyone goes live. So if you guys were to go over there with me, a lot of you know me from over there. If you already have it, then we just sit around and talk and we cackle and we just throw people on the stage and it's protected, you know. It's a safe space, just like YouTube for now until the platform gets bigger. TikTok used to be very safe for me, and then my platform got too big, and then I had to like kind of abandon it, and it sucks because I hate to abandon it. It's my baby, you know what I mean? Like I birthed it from nothing; it was nothing, you know. And so I feel like it's hard to just walk away from that. Hi, Nicole Young. Your message is retracted. What you say, girl? You say something? You say what you say? You said something messed up because they retract. It says retracted. I don't have moderators. I don't even know how to even do any of that yet. I'm simply just on here just to say what's up to you guys. I am going live again on YouTube at 6:30 Pacific tonight, so I can, because I know a lot of people get home at that time. So I want to you know, I want to talk to them too. I want to talk to y'all all. There's 25 of you guys in here. It doesn't tell me who's in here. It's not like TikTok. So you guys do remain anonymous apparently. And it's kind of dope because you should remain anonymous. You should have some sort of anonymity in here. And that's nice. So I can't, from my end, I can't see who's in here until you comment. So y'all some real good nosy bystanders, I see. He said, didn't you tell us not to comment? You tell us not to comment. I did, so you don't have to. So yeah, so now I'm just over here. I posted part 2 of the Shade Room. I'm gonna do the interview tonight, and part 3 I'm working on I Miss You on TikTok. I was just over there at 9 a.m. talking about nothing. I found you on TikTok, and then here TikTok banned one of the videos. They banned one of my videos? No way. I don't think so, but let's check. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Part 10 is here from the core series. That's probably how you got here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're all here. I didn't know how to find you on Voices. It kept showing me how to record videos of myself. Yes, the Voices app only works when I'm live, like here. So I have to be live for you to find me. But I do have a room scheduled in there next Sunday. It's just another nosy bystander chit chat. It's like a chit chat of the week, so we can kind of recap all the stories we work on. That's why I want to work on a story per week, so that way we can use the Sunday to do a recap. The room fills up fast, you guys, because y'all know I have 200,000 subscribers on TikTok, but my Voices room only has 100 spots. So as soon as I go live, it's already full. So if you miss me, I always apologize. You know, I try to just do it for a little bit, so that way when I come back, people who missed it can come in. I know it's so limited. I hate that it's limited, but it's a brand new app, and so it's just like slowly developing. You know what I mean? But it's not working today, so I'm wondering if they're gonna. I hope they fix it. I don't know what's going on. You said, friend, are we hiring security? What you mean? Mohead, Fohead? I love your name. Mohead, Fohead. Okay. Because it rolls off the tongue really nice. Security for what? Well, you guys, all 29 of you, TikTok. Do you guys know Granny Koi Bundy? I know a lot of you know me from TikTok, so you probably know Granny. Granny sent me her friend who sent me an invitation to TikTok subscriptions, which will weed out people like that guy who came in and harassed me, and his troll little friends. So they can't comment. Girl, TD Jakes and them. I hope not. I'm already dealing with enough. I don't need more people coming after me, especially that TD Jakes and his money. He got $20 million. But so I want to use... I want to use in the future, not now. I'm not ready to go back to TikTok. I'm kind of shell shocked. But I want to use the subscription service to keep them away, you know. We may need moderators considering. I don't like that. I like people to be able to feel free in my lives, you know. Does that make sense? I want people to feel free. I don't want people to feel like when they come in, they can't say nothing. But at the same time, it does leave me vulnerable. So I get what you're trying to say. It does leave me very vulnerable. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet, y'all. I wish I had all the answers. I don't. So I don't got the answers for that. This is good. It's almond milk and iced coffee. It's sweetened iced coffee, so you just need a little splash of milk. It's delicious. I had coffee today, but I was craving iced coffee, so when I went to the grocery store, I got some. I can't get the voices thing to work. Oh, you simply have to wait until I'm live. But right now, I'm talking to one of the developers. I don't know what's wrong with it either. So I guess they're going through some updates. Stand by. Simply stand by. That's all I can tell you to do. Stand by. Okay, and I promise I'll let you know as soon as because I can't get into it either. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm probably their most popular user on that app. I'm their most popular. I can fill a room up like this. Like I could jump on Voices app. It's all 100 seats are filled. Can you set up your account to auto filter certain things on TikTok? Well, you just have to block people. You can block comments, but I don't block comments. I let all comments through. The only comments that I block on TikTok are my son's name, his father's name, and all of my family members' names. I don't let people who be like, oh, I know your sister, I know your mama, I know your baby daddy. I filter their names out. So, and it'll tell me if someone's tried to use their name as, as a way to like, harass me or like, oh, we know who your family is. So I filter my family members' names out and on TikTok, but that's it. I don't filter anything else. This is the only place I can watch you on live as of right now. Yes. Also, hello. How you doing? Hey, Dr. Diaz. Dr. Diaz, let me back into the group chat. I've jumped out today because I needed a breather, but if someone lets me in, I'll jump back in. I'm just testing out YouTube Live. That's all. So I'm just kind of getting my feet wet. I want to do Twitter Spaces, but I haven't built up enough following yet for that. Oh, gee, what's going on? Dr. D is a long story. You out there having vacation. I'm not supposed to stress you out. But I'll call you and tell you. But it's nothing deep. Everyone here knows. I just hate to haven't explained it again. Hey, Immigration Pro, how are you? I didn't recognize your emblem. Howdy. Is it Yanti Amani? Can y'all see y'all own last names? Because I don't want to be saying everybody's last names out loud. I'm not trying to air y'all out. It's my business logo. Ooh, fancy. I'm good. I started going live on TikTok 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's very nice, Lisa. That's incredible. How was I following you already? I could not find you last night. Oh, unusual. I'm headed home Thursday. Are you? How was your vacation, Dr. Diaz? Was it nice? And you look tan, so you look good. Irma looks great. You both look. I saw you on that jet ski. I saw you guys on that jet ski. You guys are so cute. So, like, is Irma like the super girly? I feel like she's like, I don't know. I get super girly vibes from her. It's so different on YouTube. Is it? What does it look like on y'all end? Lovely. She's great. Yeah, she's so like, she's so girly. I don't know. I want to meet her. I can't wait to meet her when I get to New York. She's so girly, So not that I'm girly, but she just seems very sweet. But yeah, so I'm just testing this out. I love YouTube. Oh, see, now we're on YouTube, so we could say it. Because okay, so let me tell you why I can't say YouTube on TikTok. So I posted a video when part 10 came down, and I said, hey, I posted the video here on YouTube. They took the sound out. The video was like less than 7 seconds. So I know for a fact the only thing in that sound that triggered the algorithm was the word YouTube. So I went ahead and just took the video down and just used the symbols, It's complex. Hold on 1 second. Not a chat's going a little while. You said I could not find you on TikTok. I was like, oh yeah. Hold on 1 second. Why are my comments? What do the comments just leave? That's so weird. Just stay there. You said I'm here. Oh, it's Complex. Oh, hey, Complex. How you doing? Larry. Oh, Larry. From the Zoom call? They don't like competition on TikTok, clearly. Hi, Matt. You said we might be getting a lot more content. You're going to get a lot of content on YouTube. You can get a lot. You're gonna get a whole lot of content over here. I'm not stuck to 3-minute videos. The only thing about TikTok that I will continue to use is them making the videos. So what I'm gonna start doing now, if you watched any of my longer series, like the Whitney Houston, the Coach Stormy, the Akon, you see how it gives you the TikTok feel. I still use the TikTok editing software, but what I do is I use an additional video app, or this video software on my MacBook, and I take 9 TikTok videos. I'll take 9 3-minute videos, and I'll just mash them up together. And it's seamless because I love the green screen effect. I can't find an app that gives me that. They won't give it to me. I think that is I think that's proprietary to TikTok, that green screen effect. And I fucking love that thing. So I use TikTok just to shoot the videos. What I do is I post them, and I post them as private videos, and then I download them to my phone. And then I use the software that I have. I just crunch all the videos together, and it makes it a 30-minute video. So that's what I'm going to start doing after I finish this Shade Room series. After I finish the Shade Room series, then we're going to talk about Sweetie Fries. Sweetie Pies. I keep saying Sweetie Fries because Sweetie Fries was an ice cream place in Cleveland that I used to go to all the time. It's across the street from my house. I used to go there all the time. And the ice cream, you guys, it was some of the best ice cream I've ever had. And it ended up closing because the owner was so, he was just so like stuck in his ways. It was 2 owners, one who had like more control of the company, and the one who had more control of the company would not branch out. They closed at 2 o'clock in the morning. They served ice cream and French fries. That's all they had. Ice cream and French fries. It was delicious. They didn't serve them together. You can order like a order of fries and then get your ice cream, and they had their own specific ice cream recipes. They had an ice cream. It was goat cheese ice cream, and they would drizzle it with honey and candied walnuts. That shit was, I think about that ice cream all the time. It was so delicious. It had this like milky, like slightly tangy flavor to it, of like a super duper mild vanilla, and they would drizzle it with honey, and they had these candied pecans that they would put on top. Oh, it was good. And you get it with like, you order a side of fries and dip your fries in it. It was so fucking good. But he just didn't want to sell his ice cream in stores. So I remember one day I went there to go pick up a cake. So my boss was having like a little thing at work, and I would go there all the time. I said, yeah, I'm gonna get a cake from here because this place is great. So I got a cinnamon toast crunch cake from them, not like the original, but like how they made it. The shit was delicious. My boss loved it, and she said, hey, I would really love to see if this company would be able to make a birthday cake for my daughter's birthday. She's like 6 years old, but she wanted a sheet cake. So she said, can you go and ask the owner? Because the owner was always there. I asked him. He said, no, we don't do sheet cakes. You don't do sheet cakes. You could charge whatever you wanted to charge for a sheet cake. It's a cake. We don't do those. Then this place called The Butcher and the Brewer downtown Cleveland loved their ice cream. The owner of The Butcher and the Brewer loved their ice cream so fucking much. He asked them if he could get an order where they could sell small pints in the Butcher and the Brewer's restaurant. You know, like a small pint for the customers. He said, no, I don't want to get into distribution. That type of fear is why he ended up closing. You know, that type of fear is why he ended up closing. It was probably, the guy was a genius. The ice cream was incredible, and it was just stuff that he just thought up of, you know. So just wild. You said, OMG, I'm super, you're late. You're not late. I'm just testing out YouTube. That's all. And I'm trying to see if the Voices app will work, but it's not working. So I don't know. I guess it's just YouTube. I'm not going back to TikTok. Not yet. Not for a while. And when I say a while, you guys, I mean a long while. In TikTok universe, a while was like Sunday, till Sunday. A while's like Sunday for y'all. So, but not a while. And now that I have now I have the ability to protect my account. I'm super fucking excited now. I'm excited. So today on What about voices? It's not working, Dr. Diaz. It's not working. I'll show you. I've been loading it and unloading it. You see? It's just like sitting just like this. I don't know what the heck is wrong. Oh, my screen is filthy. So I don't know. YouTube is fun. You guys just don't talk as much as you do on TikTok, or at least I don't see it. At least I don't see it. But I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Dr. Diaz, what are you guys doing today anyway? That would be amazing. Yeah, it would be something. Why what? Why the app not working? No, not a clue. I'm talking to Muneka is her name. I'm talking to her and trying to figure out why it's not working. I don't know. I mean, we're here. You can see me though, right? As long as we're here. It's kind of like voices, right? Except there's no guests. I guess that's the only difference. Which just kind of sucks. What the heck? What did I just close? I'm closing everything, but I'm closing everything with the... Oh, I'm so mad. I just closed all my windows. Oh, I hate this. I need something mounted right here so I can like still have access to my keyboard. Oh, sorry, I'm missing men chats. Live chats. You said we are on our deck watching the beach activities. Is it any nudist out there? I'm excited for the tea, honey. Do you do any podcast stuff? I don't. I've been asked to join someone's podcast as a guest, just like, you know, for one episode. But I've done girl a whole bunch. What's up, Brandy? You was live, so you didn't see it, did you? I saw your live. I saw you were live today. Y'all, I went to Southern California for one day. My neck doesn't match my chest. Can you see that? It was one day in Southern California. One day. Child, no, I'm not gonna be on TikTok for a hot minute, Brandy. So I'm not with the whole that beefing back and forth. That's not hot. I'm not with that, you know. That dude Rabbi is a menace, and so I'm not. You said no, but some G-strings and banana hammocks. You know, I'm not with that. It's just not my forte. He came into my live yesterday and that shit really shook me to my core. Like, I've never had somebody be so nasty and mean to me. So, you know, you know, oh, he is. You said, yeah, he is, Brandy. You said, hey, are you making use moderators? I know you said you don't. I know. What's his name? The only portion of his name that I caught was Rabbi, like a rabbi, like Rabbi for short for like rabbi. And I think he said it was Arabic. And so he just came into my live saying some really horrible, disgusting shit, Dr. Diaz and Brandy and anyone else who's listening. I used to love Sweetie Fries. And Cleveland, Courtney. Please no. I mean, I don't know what his real name is. Not that I care. But he came into my live yesterday and on the defense for that Cuban Delight lady, saying that I threatened to beat her up. I said, look at my wrists. Honey, I don't even have a ring on my finger. I'm not fighting no woman for nothing. I don't even know that woman. So what would I fight her for? You said, you know, why would I even threaten to fight someone? You know, that's just not my stuff, you guys. That didn't even sound like me. But apparently that's the narrative she's running with on TikTok. And so I just get off TikTok. It's just easier that way, you know? If TikTok means that much to her, that she was willing to threaten me. You know, people told me they were watching her lives yesterday and the things she's saying, like, Stephanie won't disclose where she lives. Why would I disclose where I live to complete strangers, you know? Just all kinds of salacious stuff. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, these people really think that I threatened to beat this woman up. Where are they getting this from? Where are they getting this from? I don't know where they're getting it from, you guys. Your guess is about as good as mine. But if TikTok means that much to them where they will scare me off the app, so be it. I'll be right here, you know? I'll be right here and I'm not going nowhere. But they can have it. It's not that deep, you know? It's really not. It's not that deep. It's just sad because, like, you know, I apologized to him in my live yesterday. I was like, you know, I don't know what you're referring to, but I see that you're in here in defense of your friend, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but there's not much else I can say. And he just was relentless, and that's the part that got to me, and then I think so. I started, Cuban's been on TikTok for quite a while, and I think she only has amassed 37,000 followers. I've been on TikTok since October of last year. In 9 months, 9 months, I've already amassed 200,000 subscribers. It's not for a lack of trying, you know what I mean? So like, I think it's because, I have my theories as to why she's coming after me. Obviously, because I'm one of Blaze's good friends, and so they think if they come after me, it gets to him. But I already talked to Blaze today, and I just told him I'm done with TikTok. I'm gonna move over to YouTube, and I'm just gonna be over here minding my business with my nosy bystanders. I left one TikTok today and just basically made it really short. Like, I'll be on YouTube, so don't come over here looking for content. Your wife put me on this morning onto all of this stuff with TD Jakes. Well, your wife is incredible. But yeah, so I'm just not interested in this. I don't do back and forth. Y'all know I don't do back and forths. I don't do any of that stuff. That's just not my style. It's not my style to do stuff like that. And so I'm just not, they can have TikTok if it's that important to them, If it's that important to them, they can have it. Hold on one second. Brown and Beachy said, that girl that you had on your live the other day was threatening to fight people. Kiana? Kiana was live. But you guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Kiana Scott is a stand-up comedian. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I don't know if y'all caught that. So that's probably where this is coming from. Because Kiana Scott is a stand-up comedian. So maybe when she said what she does in her lives, you guys, she practices her jokes out loud. That's what she does. She was on your live saying stuff that I felt off-putting. Oh, so let me explain. That's why, because I could not understand where these people were coming from. So Kiana Scott is a comedian. She's an actual stand-up comedian. She's worked with the likes of Tiffany Haddish and Amy Schumer and Kevin Hart. She's a real stand-up comedian. She's not like someone who just like makes jokes on the internet. When Kiana Scott is live, what she does is she's practicing her jokes live. Those are jokes that when she gets on the road, she uses. There's no realness to that. So now that's starting to make sense. Oh my goodness. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now it makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So now I understand why they keep saying, we heard you threatened Cuban. I don't think I did, but if I did, that it could have been a part of the joke, but I don't think so, because I don't ever remember mentioning Cuban. But maybe Kiana did, and maybe that's what they heard. Oh, I'm gonna call her. I'm like, girl, your jokes are getting me in trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Her jokes are getting, okay, well, it's a joke, I guess. Tough titties, right? Listen, I don't have control over her delivery. I don't have control over where she gets her inspiration. I most certainly don't have control over her jokes. So maybe that's where that came from. I'm going to call her today, like, girl, they told me that's where that, okay, well, no, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I love Kiana. No, I'll stand 10 toes down for Kiana. And I'll also stand 10 toes down for her jokes. Her jokes are hilarious. They may not be savory to you guys, and maybe it's just not your style of comedy. You said it didn't sound like a joke. Well, that's between your perception and the comedian, you know? There's, you guys, comedy is an art form. It really is. It is, you know? Comedy is an art form. Comedy is an art form. So you can't shame me for that. Now, I like Kiana's comedy. And if I laughed at those jokes, then that's my that's what I like. And if you guys didn't, then that's just not what you like, you know? It's an art. It's like when you look at a piece of art, right? Painted an oil painting. If you don't care for it, it doesn't mean you get to destroy it. You understand what I mean? Because you don't care for it doesn't mean you get to destroy it. But that's between wow, I did not know that's what it had to do with that. Okay, that makes sense. So I gotta call Kiana because honey, that is hilarious. I'm about to text her right now because I forgot I got my MacBook. I can text her. I did not know that. You said you asked her why she felt the need to do something about it. I asked Kiana why she felt the need to do something about what? Her comedy? Oh, hey, hey. Oh, that makes sense. So, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you said something else here, Brandy. You said you asked her why she felt the need to do something about this. Yeah, I don't know, Brown and Beachy. I'm not entirely sure what, because I wish I can get a full statement. Because you know how the comment sections are. You can't like get the whole thing out. I wish I knew what you meant. I don't even know if you left. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. I'm about to call Kiana like, girl, you better quit practicing your jokes. Cause they coming for okay. Well, now that I think about it, what's up, what's up, Woo Child? Now that I think about it, all this stuff sounds like a real life Greenleaf. It does. It does. Oh, I really gotta call now. I really gotta call Kiana. I really gotta call Kiana, cause that. You said no, she was talking about being tired of people on TikTok that she would, I guess, fight them, and that she had enough family to go around. You said yes, but why does it have to be you? Oh, you said she was talking about how she was sick of it, and I asked Kiana, why does it have to be you to end it? Right. And I think I called her a martyr. I was like, you shouldn't be a martyr, right? Like you shouldn't be the one to have to do something about stuff like that. Oh, but that you can't say stuff. Come on, you guys. Like, let's be realistic. When someone is getting tired of seeing anything, right? So let's say you go to your kid's PTA meeting, you're really, really, really tired of seeing your child and their students using old textbooks. You know the department has the money to give them new textbooks, and so you just put your foot down and be like, you know what? I'm going to take the money out of my own pocket. I'm going to buy my kid and his classmates textbooks. And another parent goes, but why do you have to do it? That's being the martyr. You don't have to, you know. And I explained that to Kiana. Why do you have to be the one to do that? And maybe she felt it compelled to do that. Maybe she thought it was a way to drum up something, you know. But he said specifically though, Brown. I keep wanting to call you Brown and Gravy. I keep wanting to call you Brown and Gravy for some strange reason. Brown and Beachy. But he said specifically that I said out of my own mouth that I wanted to beat up Cuban Delight. That's what he said. So I don't know where I said that. I could have said that as a passing joke, but I would have to watch a video. Now, mind you, somebody told me that they were in Cuban Delight's live trying to kind of figure out what was going on. And her comment section was blowing up of people asking to see this quote unquote video that she caught me in 4K, and she didn't release it. So I'm not saying that she doesn't have it. I'm just simply saying that I haven't seen it, and I have no intentions on watching it. But I don't know. It just seems, I don't know, it seems a bit dicey. Kim Barrett, thank you, Kim. Kim said, "I love your commentary. Thank you." I feel like I could be a sportscaster if I just knew enough about sports. You know, I don't know enough. Hold on one second. Sorry, y'all. I had to leave a voice note. I was making a voice note. My bad. It's intentional, guys. Sit tight. She's talking on the phone. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I like this feature. So, I like this feature that I do like that about YouTube, that you can pause. You can mute yourself. Hi, Nicole Young. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. You said, well, we still love you and still stand you for staying here. Yeah. I just hope, I just want to know. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a brain fart, but I bought some Oreos and I kind of want one. Oh, I thought the sound went out. I want an Oreo and I kind of want one. Yeah, so that's what I think I want to do. If I decide to come, now that I have the feature, if I decide to come back to TikTok, it'll only be for nosy bystanders only. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to protect my TikTok account from that stuff. Like, you guys have to understand, Rabbi said some really disgusting things in that live video. I don't know what kind of world he grew up in, I don't know what kind of environment he grew up in. I don't know, and I'm not trying to know. I don't know if his parents talked to him like that. I don't know if his grandparents talked to him like that. I don't know where he got that kind of language from, but I don't talk like that. My parents never talked to me like that. I wasn't raised like that. I didn't even hear stuff like that in college. So, I guess in a sense, like I was talking to Blaze, he's like, well, you're just sheltered. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being sheltered where you didn't grow up in an environment where people talk to you like that. And so there should be nothing ashamed, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. And so when he came into my life saying those disgusting, disparaging things, like it makes me want to just like stay away, It's just, I'm just trying to protect myself, He could, but these people come back. There's no real protection. Like, if his account gets banned, he could just make another one, I did. I changed it from political sleuth to nosy bystander. But it's so funny too, because I've had political sleuth. It's on my original YouTube page, but I didn't have a YouTube channel, like my original Gmail account. I've always used the name political sleuth because that's just who I am. And I've had Gmail for like 15 years. So it's funny that now I'm just a nosy bystander, but I've always been a sleuth, you know? So like I've always kept that name, like that sleuthy nosiness. But yeah, so that's the only reason why I'm not in a rush to get back to TikTok. I promise you, I'm in no rush to get back to TikTok. I'm not. I'd rather just stay where it's nice and quiet over here. You know, I know it's only 53 of us in the building, but it's nice. You know, I don't have to worry about trolls. And even if this video and here's the best part, okay? Even if this video makes its way to YouTube and someone tries to use it as slander, like, oh, Steph's talking shit about someone, I'll never see it. I'll never see it. I'll never see it. If this video here, someone's screen recording this and it makes its way to TikTok, I'll never see it. It's a nice peace of mind. I'll never see it, ever. So I feel safe. You know? Did you get an update from Craigslist Bug Guy? No, I didn't. I've been checking my emails. No update. And it wasn't a guy. It was the girl. That was a woman who wrote that post, because when I reached out to her initially, it was a woman. She met a exterminator, I guess. And no, she hasn't heard from him. But yeah, so I feel that's why I want to come over here, because that's why I like the Voices app too. It's just, I just protect it, you know? Thank you. Is it JJ on TJ? Thank you very much. I miss sending hearts. Oh, I know. You said it does get messy over here on YouTube, but you have to make us mods so we can kick them out. Once you reach 4,000, hold on. I don't like that these chats go away. So like, how do you slow them down? It said, Woo Chow said, once you reach 4,000, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. How do you slow these down? I guess you gotta hold it. Once you reach 4,000 watch hours, you'll be able to monetize because you're way beyond your required 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Wu Chow. Wu Chile. Wu Chile. Thank you, Wu Chow. Yeah, I gain about, I don't know, probably like 500 subscribers a day. Also, you can set words. Also, you can set words that you want to use YouTube. Great, because there's a lot of things I don't want people to say in here. For real, there's a lot of things I don't want people in here saying, because I just can't hear it, you know. And it's nice and quiet, you know. But this is how TikTok was when I started, y'all. It was nice and quiet, and then it got chaotic, you know. Hi, sweetheart. You said, I am so new to your channel. Love the content. Oh, thank you. It's very much haphazardly thrown together. It's very much haphazardly thrown together, okay? But we make do with what we got, okay? We are good sleuths. We're just not good at editing. And so it works out for us, you know, because we don't care about the editing. We care about the story. You know, I think a lot of content creators get so caught up in, is my video in 4K? Does my makeup look good? Are all my 30 ring lights on? Who cares? Who gives a shit about stuff like, I don't care about stuff like that. I care about the truth. I don't care if I'm wearing the same shirt for 2 days. Mind your business, okay? Just know that I've been digging in the trenches to be able to find a story, okay? And get the facts and sit down and interview people. I'm not the Shade Room. I'm not the Impressive Channel. I'm not the Neighborhood Talk. When I want the story, I'm gonna go right to the people, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me from being able to go directly up to them and ask them, why'd you do this? If they say, who are you to be asking me? I'm Stephanie Hall. And I'm a nosy bystander, and I'm asking. So you can answer it or you can go away. You know, that simple. And when I started on Michelle's story, you'll be shocked. You guys already know. You saw how many people came forward. Y'all seen how many people came forward. A lot. When you start asking the right questions, people sing like canaries. Maybe I can go, let me see if I can go to YouTube. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube, because the comments are moving so fast. Even though they're not coming in very fast, they go off the screen so quick, I can't catch them. Let me see. Oh, I can't see my own live, huh? Well, that's a shame. He said Nancy Grace editing, not that great. Well, I used to like Nancy Grace, so she became a kook. You said make sure in each live you remind your subscribers to like the video and set your notifications so they'll be alerted every time you go live. Oh, I have to do that? Like the video, y'all. I don't even know where you would like it. Hey, Angela D, how you doing? Girl, TikTok threw you in my feed and I just went down your Jake's rabbit hole. Hit the YouTube link and bam, caught you on live. Well, Sweetheart Custom Creations, it's your lucky day, huh? It's your very lucky day. So you get a little bit of both. Okay. Came to your channel because Michelle's story and I fell in love with your content. Oh, thank you so much. Is it Latricia? Thank you, Latricia. You said, well, I'm signing off. I have class. I'm an official nosy bystander. You are. And anybody who comes over here who appreciates the art of storytelling as a nosy bystander. That's what we call ourselves over here. We're nosy. We mind our business, but we observe. We observe. Okay, that's what a nosy bystander is. Nosy bystanders are not messy. Like the Shade Room calls them, what do they call them, messy roommates? No, we're not that. We're not leaving comments on people's stuff. We just paying attention, because if you shed light to people who you're investigating, they lock up. Cora protected her tweets after we finished the series. I don't know if you guys caught that. We did 11 parts on Cora, and a chunk of that came from her tweets. A chunk of it came from her tweets. If people were going to start tweeting and spamming her immediately, if I sent you guys to go spam the hell out of her on Twitter, we would have never got as much data as we got from her to finish 11 parts of the series. Never. We would have never gotten that much data. That's why you have to be a nosy bystander and be quiet about it. That's the art of being nosy. You can't just go in there and be like, oh, Corey, you doing this, da, 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 and flagging her and tagging her. You can't do that. You can't let them know that you're on to them. That's what it is. That's how we gather data. If people immediately know you're on to them, they go start blocking stuff up. She locked up her tweets, but girl, we got everything we need. We don't need you. You can lock them dry ass tweets up. We got everything we need. Everything we need. So she's 11 videos too late. She's 11 videos too late. And she can delete them all she wants, because we're smart sleuths. What we do is we archived all 60,000 of her tweets in the Wayback Machine. So if I need to go back and reference something, that's where they are. She's dumb. She's lackadaisical and dumb, because her PR should have got her on that story and blocking her tweets immediately, but she didn't want to look like she was a thief. That's why she kept her tweets open. That's why she didn't limit her comments on Instagram, because she didn't want to seem like a thief, because thieves hide. Remember, there's no honor among them, so they're not going to be out, oh, I'm innocent. They're going to lock their shit up, but she didn't want to look like that. It turns out she is. She did it anyway. It's on the header of your chat page for the subscription. What's on the header? It's the same as Sweet Arts found your TikTok last night. Went down the Jake's rabbit hole last night at 2 a.m. I'm in Texas just wow. Thank you, Amanda Kelly. You said it was the prophet reference for me. Did everyone look into Gaylina? I messaged Gaylina. Never got a story from her. She said, this story had me Googling everything, child. Got to dig. You said it would be tactless and poor etiquette to spam. Exactly. We're not hillbillies. Sorry, the milk. You see it settling at the bottom a little? It's very cold. It's almond milk. What did that girl say to do? Is she still in here? Hit the likes. I don't know how you do that, but do it. For someone to subscribe to your page, they click on the bell on the header. I think it's a red bar that says subscribe. No, I'm new here too, so pardon my French. Oh, woo child. Okay, woo child. Thank you. You said NB, nosy bystander, you should make an IG account. I do have one, and a Twitter account. I watched a video from a content creator where she found an interview of Core 3 years ago saying she adopted baby J birth. Yeah, I watched that too. Somebody emailed it to me. She's gonna say she adopted him at birth. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't get him until 2018, 4 years after his birth. 4 years after his birth. She's a liar. She was at his birth. And the woman that I spoke to under the condition of anonymity, the one who really spilled the beans. You thought Michelle spilled the beans. No, this best friend spilled the beans. Spilled the beans. She said, I thought it was strange that Cora kept begging Michelle the day of her birth to let her in the room. So I just thought it was strange, but I didn't say nothing because that's not my, I'm not giving birth, so I can't tell the mom what to tell the baby to do. Part 10 is on YouTube here. So get back to my page and go watch it. Yeah. Is your IG nosy bystanders? Yep. One word. No spaces. Yeah. She was in the birthing of the room. She cut the umbilical cord, but she did not adopt that baby. She fought for that baby. Yeah, this whole story is terrible. Thank you, Wu Chow. The name just cracks me up. Wu Chow. But it is nice over here. I'm not going to lie, y'all. It is quiet. I normally, y'all know I normally have between 3 and 1,000 people in my life. So it's nice and calm. It's great. It is. And then my name, Stephanie Hall. So Nosy Bystanders and Stephanie Hall. You can follow either one of them. I post the same content on both. Except my tweets are me just being ignorant. I gotta check my Twitter. I see it. It's doing stuff right now. Yeah, this is my Twitter. Hold on. This is my Twitter right here. This art here, this image, this girl made that for me. It's right there. Can you see it? She actually made that for me. It's such a great photo. It's she did her shit. She mailed it to me. It was very beautiful. It is nice, I know. So nice. My IG is Nosy Bystanders. And don't you worry your pretty little heads. I have a meeting with a patent attorney. I got to get it trademarked. Did the mom sign away parental rights? Yes. According to Michelle, it was under duress. She had went to 2 trials, lost her attorney for this trial, lost her attorney for the second trial, didn't have a trial, or didn't have an attorney for the second trial. She was under duress and out of money. And she feels like because of the pressure, that she was under duress but she hasn't really, you guys, that's the only portion of the story she hasn't gone into. And mind you, I spoke to Michelle on Jason's birthday, May 21st. So it was it was a tough conversation. We talked on the phone for 4 hours. So I conducted a 4-hour interview. There's still a lot she didn't tell me. So I don't know exactly how it all went down toward the end, but maybe she'll tell me one day, I think it's just about a trust thing, It's just about trust. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad indeed, for sure. It is sad. So, yeah. Yeah. But that's why we want to talk about the publications who didn't share the story, because had they shared the story early in 2018, maybe Michelle wouldn't have gone through this. That's the point. Angela, the owner of the Shade Room, is very close to the TD Jakes. She knew what the fuck was going on. She knew. She knew what was going on. At least she was hearing some buzz about it. You're friends with the family, and this girl who you're friends with the family with just keeps showing up with babies, and you never once as a blog gossip columnist asked yourself where these babies are coming from. Come on, come on. Yeah, Dr. Diaz, I got a meeting with Camille, because I asked her a question about trademark. I was like, is the process hard? Because I'm going to file probably sometime Monday. She said, what do you need? I said, well, you know, I need to get this trademarked. She said, oh, girl, I got you. We'll have a meeting. I said, okay. It's always good to have a patent attorney. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's one of the wildest stories. You would think. You would think the shade room would touch it. You think, you know? They didn't touch it with a 40-foot pole. Yeah. Somebody said yesterday that the shade room pays their tithes. Yes, I agree, because Cora would always turn comments off on pictures with the kids because people would ask where the kids came from. Cora was not a registered foster parent in the state of Texas. I want to make that abundantly clear. She was not. According to close friends of the family and individuals who left the church and individuals who still work for the church, she was not. She was babysitting children from the church, and then there were just random babies that would show up. So we don't actually know where all the babies came from, but we know that they didn't come from the system. I did speculate that, you know, well, I was hearing a lot of rumors from a lot of the sources I talked to that they believed that Brandon was the father of those children. But I spoke to Michelle, and she vehemently stated that Brandon is not the father of Jason, but at the same time, she has not disclosed who his biological father is. So we actually don't know. I just had a thought. But I'm going to keep that to myself for now. Cardinay, if they wanted to, they could buy almost anybody's silence. I may be late, but how did Michelle get in with the Jakes? She knew Cora since middle school / high school. Is the daddy of Jason in the church too? She never disclosed who he was, you guys, so I can't tell you that. You said she disclosed who he was on Facebook Live? I got questions. Well, I'm gonna keep them to myself because we're on this is a different platform, and this is a whole different beast. So I don't quite know how it works yet, but I'm gonna make a note of that. Hold on now, Alonzo Marie. No, I got to screenshot that. Now you're not about to just walk into this chat room and say something like that and think that we ain't gonna stop you. Hold on. Now, did you just say the shade room also never talked about Sarah Jake's older son killing a 9-year-old? Let me Google it. You're going to have to send that to me. You're going to have to send that to me. You're going to have to send me something because I'm not. Send it to the Nosy Bystanders Twitter page. Or, yeah, send it to the Nosy Bystanders Twitter page. I wonder if I can make an intro so you can see that. Wait a minute. I was going to be Googling all night now. Yes. His name was Isaiah Roberts. Ooh, hold on. Was that Torrey Roberts' child? Drop your Twitter link in the cart. What cart? Oh, in the chat. My Twitter link? How do I do that? Oh, I can chat too? No, I can't chat. I don't know how to. I don't mean I have that feature yet. Oh, wait. Put user in timeout. Hide user in this channel. Add moderator. Remove report. I can't do nothing. How do I chat? Okay, y'all, I'm learning. I'm a learning. Okay, hold on. I'm learning. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. There's no, you guys, there's nothing here. I can't, top chat. I don't have that. I'm mobile. I'm not, maybe a moderator. I'll do it. Okay, Woo Child. Don't mess nothing up. I'm trusting a complete stranger. Okay, Woo Child, I made you a mod. Bam, my whole live just crashes. My Twitter handle is Nosy Bystanders with an S at the end. It's plural. Okay, can you put that in the chat, Woo Child? I googled it and the news article popped up. Okay, Cardinia, can you send it to my Nosy Bystanders Twitter page? My DMs are open on my Nosy Bystanders my Twitter page. Let me go to your Twitter. Give me a sec, guys. Thank you, Woo Child. Go up and read my comment. I'm about to, Alonzo. Let me check. Google her name, then click on her kids. And can you please just send me, I just need the link, Alonzo. Can you please just send it to my Twitter? I please, that's all. I don't ask for much. Can you just copy once you type all that in and the toolbar comes up, copy that and send it to my Twitter DMs, please. I sent you the original one. Thank you, Nicole. On Twitter. This is how the Nosy Bystanders work. Okay, hold on. What is this? Okay. Thank you. But who's Isaiah Roberts, though? Who is he? Isaiah Roberts charged with murdering of a 9-year-old in connection with stray bullets in Sequoia Bacon Jones in Trenton. Okay, but Isaiah Roberts, is that Torrey's son? That's not Sarah's oldest son's name is Malachi. He's the oldest. Malachi was born in 2002. I'm gonna read it. I think. In a news conference at the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office over an arrest of emotional involvement, it says, oh, this is in Pennsylvania, you guys. They live in, it's Torrey's son. Torrey's got you. Thank you, Nosy Bystanders. Okay. When did this happen? Oh, they did a press conference. Y'all, this is March 30th of this year. Y'all. What do you mean same name, wrong person? So this is not the right story? It's not the right story? Is it wrong? Okay, I'll turn my camera around. I don't know. I just watched a video on YouTube. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Tell me if this is the correct story. Okay?
He's accused of opening fire during a fight, killing a 9-year-old girl who was playing outside her home. Matt Petrillo was in Trenton.
I'm gonna let y'all watch this. I gotta go pee.
So many shocked and sad. Matt.
UK, that's right. A lot of teary eyes at the news conference today here at the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, including from experienced law enforcement officers. We also heard from the young victim's mother. She credits good police work that made an arrest so quickly in this case.
I want to thank TPD, detectives.
19-year-old Isaiah Roberts is now in custody in connection to the death of 9-year-old Sequoia Bacon-Jones. Police say she was playing with her brother outside in the common area of their Cooper Street apartment in Trenton when she was struck and killed by a stray bullet Friday.
Now all I have are memories. I can't make anymore. She can't do anymore. And that's not fair.
After the shooting, witnesses told police Roberts was seen driving away in an Acura. Detectives pulled over an Acura in Hamilton Township Tuesday, but police say when Roberts stopped the car, he ran from the area and then jumped into the Delaware River. That's where officers arrested him.
No idea why he went into the Delaware River. They just found him. Maybe he thought he could swim to Pennsylvania.
Police believe the shooting stemmed from a post on social media involving the alleged gunman's sister.
A dispute over how one of the women was raising her children. They were called out on Facebook.
Now, the Trenton police director is making this emotional plea to the public.
To get involved and dial 911 before these things happen.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Let me turn my camera around. Sorry, I was eating an Oreo. Okay. Same name, different dude. Okay, let's do some research, right? We're already here. Okay, so let's figure it out. Okay. Isaiah Roberts, Torre. This is his son. I'm gonna show you a picture, which is not that kid. Okay, hold on. This is his son. They said his son's an actor, like a child actor. This is not their son? How do we... Oh, duh! I'm so dumb. I got a family picture of them. Got you, it isn't accurate. Yeah, that's the child, but that's not, I stand corrected. And that's okay, right? That's why we're nosy bystanders. We vet our information before we publish it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. There's plenty, listen. Was Sarah and Torre in arranged marriage? They don't seem like they click. I've never actually seen them interact. According to some nosy bystanders, Sarah actually went up to Robert at a church event, I guess, and asked him out on a date. But according to them, let's see. She was pregnant at her wedding with their youngest daughter. That's of course, divorce was quick for 10 years. Yeah, well, one person is poor, right? They got divorced before he was in jail. When one person's poor and the other one's wealthy, your divorce is going to be pretty quick, you know? I feel like, I'm not saying, listen, you guys, I want you to make this abundantly clear. I'm not saying I don't believe that the charges against Brandon are true. I do, because the Me Too movement taught us anything. We believe the victim and then we investigate. Okay. No, you don't have to say allegedly. He's really in jail. There's no alleged. When someone is charged with something and they are incarcerated, there's no allegedly needed. He is sitting in jail. Okay. Not to say that, and trust me, I've I've been dealing with the story long enough. I know a little bit of legalese. But what the Me Too movement taught us is that you believe the victim and then you investigate, versus how we've been doing it for a number of years where we just don't believe the victim at all. Okay, I believe the victim wholeheartedly, but you have to investigate those claims. And I want to investigate them because I'm just like, I want to know what happened, how long was it occurring, and did Cora know? Did the family know? Second thing is this another family Jake's tactic, to silence someone, cripple them financially and throw away the key? Because when I spoke to Sarah's ex-husband, Robert Henson, he said they tried to do it to him too. They called the police and claimed that he had a gun and that he was suicidal and that he was threatening the lives of everybody in the house. He said, when the police, he said, I didn't even live in the house at the time. We had already separated. I wasn't even there. I don't even have a registered gun. He's an NFL. At the time, he was an NFL player. So you know how NFL players go to camp in one place and football in another place, and they go here and here and they're in different cities. So he was stationed all over the place. He said, I would never have been able to have residency anywhere long enough to be able to get a gun. So he said, I already knew those charges were trumped up, but he beat them. So it could be something, it could be a tactic that they use. We don't know. That's why we investigate it, We believe the victim, but we also investigate because the Jakes are, Yeah, it is. It's a Pandora's box, indeed. I need milk. This coffee's not doing it. I don't know if you ever had these, but these are peanut butter Oreos, and they are delish. Yeah, it is insane. Thanks for being my moderator, Wu Chow. If I've learned something this past week, these Christians are dangerous. Did you look into Jermaine Jakes and his record? Not yet. I did touch on it in part 2, but his thing that he did at the park, that salacious act, it was in 2009. So the shade room wasn't created till 2014, so they would have never touched it. Now, did he have additional charges after the fact? He could have, and I could look into those too. Was Sarita married before Jakes? That is a great question. I actually don't know. I don't know. Sarah Gunn engaged Satori and got married less than a month later. Yeah, because she was pregnant. That's why. She didn't want the church to know she was loose. Woman, thou art loose. Woman, thou art loose. Yes, me too. I wish Dwayne Wade would put a injunction on them because they are super homophobic. They are, in my opinion. Okay, that's a personal opinion. There's no alleged. In my personal opinion, I think they're super homophobic. They post stuff about Zaya. They post stuff about Boosie. Who cares what Boosie says about Zaya? Who cares? Who was the last time somebody bought a Boosie album? I'm being realistic. And they know what that comment section's going to do. And that's why they do it, for likes, clicks, and shares. Oh, they're sick. Not a fan of that. They're super homophobic, in my personal opinion. Fuel to the fire. Yeah. They know Black rhetoric on homosexuality in our community. They know how we are. Not me, because I'm very much, as a Christian, I'm very much pro LGBTQAI. Do you think they ever seen your videos? Yeah, I know they did. At least their publicist did, because Cora protected her tweets. They do spread false information. They're not journalism. That's why we have to get rid of them. I know I sound crazy. I am. I'm gonna do part 3 and 4. I think I'm gonna do 2 more parts for this. but I need to do an interview with an ex Shade Room employee. So I'm waiting for her to call me. But I really want to take down the Shade Room. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds like a harebrained scheme. But the Shade Room was able to grow from 2014 to what they are now. Did they really hold on. Were they really out here spreading false COVID information and the 2016 election? Why do you say that? Because TD Jakes is a Republican. And if he is, I promise you, Angela and her staff are. Because let me get to her staff member. Let me see if I can pull that image up. Let's see if this MacBook is worth anything. It'll transfer over all of my, if this MacBook is worth anything. I don't know why it takes forever to transfer my videos over. It's supposed to like do it through the cloud, but it never does. Oh, so two things. I'm going to show you two things, okay? One, look how, okay, I'm going to show you three things, okay? So one, I want you to see this. Look how great I look in these pants. Do I look great? These look nice, right? Okay, I look great in these pants. Now, let me show you the next thing. So, I made this cover art for, this is a, you can see how dirty my screen is, huh? Do you guys like this? This is like an emblem for the nosy bystanders. I wonder if you guys like it or not. Smash that like button. Yeah. So I made this today. It's for the nosy bystanders. It's for the subscription for TikTok. I want it to be private and I want it to be just for us. It's adorbs. I know you can't really like get the real feel for it because like, but it looks, you can't see the whole thing. You can't see like all the details. It looks dope. So, this is the nosy bystander, and I want like a black t-shirt with this in the pocket for myself. And then let me show you this. Now, those two things were just for me. Let me show you this. Hold on. Oh, it's not in here. I didn't save it. Yes, I did. Ha! Okay, this is the senior producer. And no shade, because we love all people, no matter their color. But the Shade Room has been, for a number of years, been considered anti-black and very staunchly conservative with like all those like super borderline or homophobic posts. But look, this is their senior producer. So this is the one, he's at the helm. It's Angela, him, okay? So his name is Hugh Carr. He works for the Shade Room. He's been with Shade Room a year. And he's the senior producer. And don't worry, I checked and triple checked him. There is no one else above him. So when you go to apollo.com, it shows you the full tiered list of Shade Room employees. And it's Angela and then him. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of an investigation into him. I want to figure out where he come from. I want to figure out his background. I know he got a whole bunch of like editing, background shit like that we care, like not that we care about. But I want to investigate him so that we can figure out where he's from and how he's created these ideas about the Shade Room. The Shade Room is just, it ain't nothing but the National Enquirer, the digital version of the National Enquirer. That's all it is. Now, the National Enquirer has been known for producing really good stories back in the day, right? The National Enquirer actually was the first publication to reveal that Elvis Presley passed away. People were like, oh, the National Enquirer is garbage, but they were actually true. It was right. The National Enquirer also was the only publication who produced a story that Charlie Sheen was HIV positive. That was the National Enquirer. That's how we found out. So the National Enquirer does get tips, but they have more misses than they do hits. And so does the Shade Room. They have a lot more misses than they have hits. And we have to, I know y'all, it sounds crazy. I know I sound like a crazy person trying to take on the Shade Room, but I think we could do it. You see how I said we? I know how people hate that. Like, what's this we you know? But come on, y'all. Dang, come on. We got to do this together. I need y'all help. I need the nosy bystanders. Okay, I'm going to do my best to try to bring over a portion of my 200,000 subscribers from TikTok. But when I get comfortable on TikTok again, I might go back to TikTok. But as of right now, you won't see me. You're going to see me over here, right here. And the Voices app, because those are the only two apps. These are the only two apps as of right now that I trust. Now, I'm pretty sure if I'm on Voices or if I'm on here, some of these videos will make their way to TikTok, but we don't care. Okay, we don't care. I don't care what makes it over to TikTok. That's TikTok business. Okay, for right now, while the getting is good, let's focus on this story. Okay, what's the Voices app? Oh snap! I forgot some of you don't know that. Hold on, let me flip the camera around again. So this is the Voices app. It's like Clubhouse, but instead of voice, it's just video. It's video. Well, it's video and voice, but you know how like Clubhouse is just voice. And this is a streaming app that I use for the nosy bystanders. And when you go to your app store, just type this in, Voices Incorporated, and this shows up right here. So just type in, and it's only MacBook, iPhone, and iPads. And I think Apple Watch, but though it's Apple only, unfortunately. So just download it, and in the search, type Voices Incorporated, and this is what it looks like, and it should pop right up for you guys, okay? So I gotta get on the phone with another woman. Her name is Tangela, and I'm doing a story about her just to get some awareness about her story. I want to make a 3-minute story for her on TikTok because I promised her. And her daughter was actually kidnapped by her crazy cousin. Yeah. So I have to do that story for her today, but I gotta call her because there's some holes in the story that I need to get to. So not holes in a bad way, but I got some questions that I need to fill in before I can produce her story. So I'm going to produce her story today for her. And then hopefully you guys can support her and share her story it's going to be on TikTok. Okay. So her story is going to be on TikTok. It's my biggest audience. And as much as I hate TikTok, because it's my largest audience, I have to be able to get her story out there. Okay. So I will be posting her story today as soon as I get the phone with her. Part 10, you just go back to my page. It's there. It's literally labeled part 10. You just go back to my page and go to my videos. It's right there. You don't need a link. You're already on YouTube. You've made it this far. Okay? You've come this far. Why turn back? So I'm going to call Tangela, and then I'm going to do Tangela's story today. And then Woo Child, thank you again for moderating. Everyone, thanks for being in the building. And if you have any of the tips, any of the nosy bystander tips, send it to my Twitter page, because my DMs are open. You can tweet it to me, or you can send it to me directly. And I'll read it and I'll go through it. You can also email it to me at stephanie.hall@icloud.com. Or if you have my phone number, just call me. Okay, I'll see y'all later. And thank you again. Okay, bye. Part 10 is posted. Just go back to my page, you guys. It's there. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't really know how to explain how to find a video that on an app that's there. Go to my page, slide over to videos, and then look for, it just says part 10 or Jake's Family Story part 10. Am I going to upload the 9 parts on here? Probably not, because most of the people came from TikTok here. So it's not like the reverse, right? Like they came from here to TikTok. So because they're coming from TikTok here, they already seen those other parts. And I posted parts 10 and 11 here. So I'll see you guys later, okay?